hated by the god of failure. Just lean.
You are my special. You are my special. I love you baby 歌い続けましょうどんな試練ものもどんな予想ものも心を得る一挙手一投足走り出したら One Control You are my special 無茶苦茶にしてくれないか一切も存分に食らい尽くしてするほど You are my special 嫌な sink or swim 生き残るためにたぎった声だと言い聞かせる What went wrong Survival of the fittest 弱肉強食 Is the world that a wisdom will lead will tell me what went wrong I've paid my dues I've sold my soul So tell me what is left for me When I've given up everything
「
弱さを味方につけた僕はあれよりも高く飛べるだからこんなところに止まったらなくしなものが輝かなくなる君がどこか迷った時に僕の心も迷っていたら見つけてあげられるんだ優しさだけじゃなくその強さも分かってるんだ夜明けの遠さ最高の歌つてにまで一気に駆け抜けてゆくなら毎日で笑ってるんだろうあの日々の痛ももう逆だから世界を手にしながら崩れそうな足で踏みとどまるあと少しだけ埋めてくれさあ復活だ目覚めの時が来た今夜明けの遠さ夜明けの遠さ最高の歌つてにまで一気に駆け抜けてゆくなら毎日で笑ってるんだろうあの日々の痛ももう逆だから世界を手にしながら崩れそうな足で踏みとどまるあと少しだけ埋めてくれさあ復活だ目覚めの時が来た今さあ復活だ目覚めの時が来た今強くなれる理由を知った僕を連れて進め泥だらけのその瞳よこわばる心震える手は救みたいものがあるそれだけさ夜の匂いに空にらんでも変わってけるのは自分自身だけそれだけさ強くなれる理由を知った僕を連れて進めどうしたって消せない夢も止まれない今も誰かのために強くなれるなら何度でも立ち上がれ世界に打ちのめされてめくる意味を知った夢の花よ咲き誇れ運命を照らして
Well, all right then. Yeah. Can't wait. DA, where are the cat emotes, or was one too big?
This stream has nothing to do with cat. So wait till the next
Field stream.
field stream. Though I could do one for the Discord, but that's very mean.
Very.
I never
mean.
showed off my my mock-up for the obvious reasons because I just did not feel good about it.
Oh, really?
It is very mean-spirited.
Is it? Does cat have something to do? Oh, racism.
Yes.
Yep.
Big racism.
Yeah, let me see that mock-up. Depending on how bad it is, maybe we'll post it on stream.
And I'm like, I have to tone it back.
Yeah.
But that loses the fun of it.
We in here, 19 emotes. Things will change DA 2023. Where Simon says, I think I took it off. Oh.
I may have gone too far in a couple places.
Oh, no.
So, yes, exactly. So I'm like, I can't.
This will be used inappropriately.
Yes. And that's why I'm like, I can't. But then there's just a normal one that I did that I can't find. But that's the one where I'm just like, no. It's funny, but no.
Yeah, I think I took Simon Says off for the field stream or something. I can't remember why I did it. We have to go through Triton's comments through this stream. Not this stream.
No, absolutely
Y'all think we're gonna
not.
finish this 48 minutes first off for part 1?
And then there's multiple in paragraphs. There's no way we could do all that.
Nuts
Speaking of
month
which,
win. Never.
up that TTS because we ain't got time. Up the TTS time.
Oh yeah, I think I had it unlimited.
Yeah. Sorry, but this is a long one. But it does help that he showcases Captain Mack's points. So let's say 10 minutes of this video is Captain Mack himself. So it's less, but it's still. Ooh, I hope we didn't have homework.
Configuration updated successfully.
Because my homework count is set for 12:30. And the reminder for the alarm just went off.
Oh no.
And it was just top 10 YouTubers you watch.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't expect an earlier stream.
I only did it because there's the potential of our power going out.
Our weather's very bad here. We might finish this video. We might be forced not to finish this video.
So I wanted to do it. I looked at when the winds were going to get real bad and went, all right, let's start an earlier stream. Demon Slayer fans crying about people calling their show mid again.
Always.
I was fighting a war in that comment section. Let's see if he is better at defending Demon Slayer than Triggered.
Couldn't be worse.
I've already updated the redeem list because I still had it all the field redeems. DA and BG.
DA and BG.
I'm halfway through NS Lobby. Also, DA complained about going second. I put him first. This is a one-time thing. Don't get used to it.
Oh. I retract that.
That
will be edited out for the actual video.
I struggle to think of anyone worse at defending Demon Slayer than Trigger.
Yeah, I don't think that there will be. He is the top of the mountain.
I love Vinland Saga openings, but this fan-made one kind of messes up the build-up. That's what happens with fan-made stuff. Either they go too much into the I'm just gonna one for one it, or they put too much of their own flair on it to where it just sounds like a completely different song at times. Sonic Heroes OST has no business being this good. This to go beyond. Hey all, I was wondering what BS is this individual will pull to defend Demon Slayer. I swear he better not pull a Zenitsu is iconic, that's the point. Or ironic, that's the point.
It's going to be bad. There's not a lot to defend with this because, like we said with the Triggered one, 85 to 90% of Captain Mack's video is solid. So, stuff like ghost stuff, you can't really say anything against the different abilities and everybody essentially being you. What can you say against that? Apparently he tried. Apparently. No, I'm not. But yeah, if the comment thread is anything to go on, they must still believe this. And let's see.
Zenitsu is really annoying, and I don't care that much about him. Zenitsu sucks. Zenitsu is by far the second worst character in Demon Slayer. First, the plank of wood named Nezuko. Plank from Ed, and Nettie has more character, and he's literally a plank of wood. I'm trying to get through these.
I know, but Zenitsu is more offensive, but Nezuko is more offensive in the story aspect of it because she doesn't really do anything. But if it was just boom, boom, who has the worst points, it's just Zenitsu because there are bad points to him as opposed to Nezuko, who is just overall bad because she doesn't say anything, she doesn't do anything.
Zenitsu is so bad, everything bad that will happen on his live is Triton's fault. Like I don't understand how he
it's
creates.
Det's fault because Det was the one who found the video.
Like I don't understand how he creates his own techniques and they never show it. DA Google Hokago no Irumakun and Mashima Irumakun Mafia, bunch of Irumakun crap.
Yeah, boy, I know all about the freaking the spinoffs and stuff.
This
I'm
is
not
all
reading them
Death's
right
fault.
now.
Hi, don't get sick.
There you
That-
go. Death's
who
fault.
knows?
Hundo.
Cat's month will be lit. I am blame free, but I will take credit for obvious reasons. Yo, not happy to be here. Hi. DA fighting with Green Goblin over there. Take responsibility. Green Goblin, no. Zenitsu is an annoying brat when awake. And a no personality fight avatar when asleep. Funny enough, I was
Dutch
probably
says,
going to ask.
Iruma, what if Clara chapter is out but it's raw?
You guys to do I'll revisit it on this one. I had a lot to say in the first 10 minutes. Oh no. I had an argument with this guy in the comments and it was terrible. Oh no. Hello everyone. Hey Trayvon. Triton fought the good fight, but they were just not listening.
It is what it is.
This one's for you, Morph.
Sup bums, are we bullying people again? We only bully appropriately.
Yes.
And we'll see if this is one that is worth it. Hey, DA and BG, he's going to show max points, whatever you want to believe. My power was out for like 2 hours yesterday. Yeah.
It's rough.
I saw the powers flickering when I was trying to get home yesterday, so I already know it's bad. Show me the shape of the heart of Demon Slayer fanboys. Demon Slayer fans are like Drake fans. They never talk about the quality of their work. They always talk about the numbers. Sup, Nightfall. This is why I don't give you homework. You never do it, and you never did mine. Also, what was your homework, Priscilla?
Apologies, but like I said, it started early and my alarm is set for 12:30. How was I?
Also, my weather's bad here. It's really cold. It was snowing earlier. It's still snowing here. Weather kicked my yesterday. Took twice as long to get home. Then got stuck in the driveway. Ironic. Oh yeah, no, we had a bunch here that was just real bad. Amber, she on the freeway had to drive 35 all the way home. Just imagine. Yay, what is back? Nezuko actively hurts the lore. Nezuko has nothing points because she's a nothing herself.
No good, no bad, just there.
All right, let's read off the names. Let's get into this.
Good luck.
We're already a bit late. What's up?
Gives me time to pull up the video.
What's up, Dutch? Triton, Hope, C, Carlo, JCJ, Nominee Goat, Priscilla, Hungers for Hoes, Triton, Ruiner, Curry, Jay, Hi, Nightfall, Jinx, Anko, Victory Greymon, Love One Piece Forever, Aries, Ulysses, Joe. I just realized there's a much easier way to do this. Gabo. I'm gonna start doing that. Trayvon.
The chatters list. Thing.
Yeah,
What is the state of you?
I just realized that.
Chris the
Freaking
Children.
900
Devin.
Are
episodes
y'all
of
gonna watch
Revisited.
part 1 and 2?
Yes, not today, but we're gonna do the entire thing. Blaze. Silverheart Soul. Floofy. I think we're just about done. Carlo. Don. Chris the Shield. Yep, I think we're all caught up. Alright, so this is another video that has gone against Captain Mack's big Demon Slayer video. Is Demon Slayer really incompetent? Response to Captain Mack. This is part 1. We're also doing part 2 by
Zeleros?
Zeleros.
Zeleros?
I just realized.
Yeah. Well, there's a description, boys. Hello, everyone. In this video, I am responding to a creator by the name of Captain Mack. The video is Demon Slayer is extraordinarily incompetent. I took issues with many of the arguments made throughout and discussed them throughout this video and the second part. I am focused entirely on the arguments made and discussing them, not necessarily speaking on the story of Demon Slayer as a whole. I think you should, because that's part of his argument. I don't usually make videos on media outside of games, so I did have issues finding footage to utilize when making certain points. I apologize, as I prefer to have footage evidence, but I may do with what I have. There's there's infinite resources online to get that evidence. I appreciate you getting the evidence, but I don't think that it is to be explained. It was like, hey, the footage, either have the footage and go all out, don't have the footage and just it is what it is, or have the footage, have what you have, and just don't try to excuse it.
All right.
You have every resource that everyone else has. There is no I did what I could.
Top comment, bro. This video is actually high quality with the audio and style of response. I literally thought
Silver Heart
that it was
Soul
from a
says,
multi-thousand
First just
subscriber
stop,
channel.
now Captain Mike. Demon Slayer fans make One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach fans look reasonable.
Yeah, it's really rough with that, but he might make some good points. You know what I'm saying? Clear and concise arguments.
Okay,
let's go.
Let's hear them.
Anime isn't really my cup of tea. I'm not a huge fan of some of the trends in the genre and feel many of the stories aren't particularly well told.
Pause.
Is he going to explain what some of the trends are? Is he going to explain some of the stories that aren't well told? So we can at least get a metric of what he believes a well told story would be.
And you can also
What?
and you can also not watch the ones with the trends that you don't like. If you don't like random power-ups out of nowhere, there's
It's okay
slice of
to be
life
confused.
stuff. We're not going to be confused because he's going to explain himself. This is going to be the linchpin for the entirety of the video right here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
However, there are two that I really like. The first being One Punch Man, and the second being Demon Slayer.
Not a lot of experience with anime, it seems.
No. Thank you for re-upping to the bum jinx.
Oh, you better explain what tropes you don't like. Because
What trends you don't like.
let's hear it. Because if they're in Demon Slayer, we got a bit of a problem.
And
if
it
you
sounds like very much the One Punch Man thing is about subversion or something.
But if you can overlook those trends in favor of all the good things that Demon Slayer does, you have to realize that there are other anime that are just as good that you can overlook those trends on.
I was blown away when I first watched Demon Slayer, and it quickly became one of my favorite shows. Naturally, my interest was piqued when I saw a video called Demon Slayer.
Why is it one of your favorite shows? What did it do that these other things didn't do?
So on the table, we now have you don't.
Oh, thank you for the super chat, Soul. I totally forgot.
There are trends that you don't like that anime do. Apparently, One Punch Man and Demon Slayer don't do those things. You're blown away by Demon Slayer. We don't know any of these things. If Homeboy does watch this, you got to recognize that you just did that. You've done nothing by just saying I don't like some animes because some things, but I do like these anime for some reason.
I am so sad I could not find your "Explain Yourself, You Baby" clip because I wanted to add it for this stream because I was afraid of the lack of explanation we were gonna get. I'm just gonna have to remake it.
Is extraordinarily incompetent by the creator of Captain Mack. After watching the video,
That sounds like Captain,
let's just say I
the
have
creator
some
of a thing called Captain
So
Mack.
I wanted to take some time to respond to Mack's video. Just as my last response video, I'm not responding to every single thing said in the video, and will focus on the overall topics as per his video. I will be, of course...
I like that the first real thing he shows about Demon Slayer outside of Rengoku is the big hype let's fight.
I don't think that's indicative of anything we're gonna see or hear. It's so pretty, y'all. That's it. Episode 19. Y'all get in there.
Oh, the creator of One Punch Man is going to make his own animation studio. Hopefully, it's not crazy overworked people.
There was a clip online that showed it, and it looks pretty good.
Okay.
showing what I am responding to for context, and using it as a jumping off point to further explore the topic at hand. Let's start right at the beginning.
There are so many incredible, underappreciated series out there, yet all anyone wants to talk about is whether or not Tanjiro wants to marry his sister.
This is a very strange way to start your video.
It's a comedy bit.
Yeah. Replace Tanjiro and the sister thing with all people want to talk about is the animation or Demon Slayer itself or the sales or whatever you want there. It's just a joke, but
Or
it is
Zenitsu Yelly Boy.
But it is just they want to talk about Demon Slayer. That's all it is.
It's meant to be a joke, but it shows a very clear bias here.
Everything is biased. You are biased strictly by going against what this person is going. You have a positive view of Demon Slayer, so you're instantly a biased person. I am so tired of this objective stuff. There is no such thing. Everybody goes into anything with a bias unless it is the very first thing of the very first thing you've ever done. If you've ever played a video game, you have a bias of what video games play like. So if you go into a first-person shooter, you have
Jake
a
says,
bias of
How do you
video
not like
games.
Demon Slayer? Haven't you seen episode 19?
Look at
Don't
it.
do
Oh,
that.
we forgot the look at it, Patrick thing. Dang it.
We'll do it next time. If you have to
knew
go
there was
into a
something.
shooter and you've only played a platformer, you still have an idea of what video games are. So you have a bias towards video games, even if you don't have a bias towards first-person shooters because you've never seen or played any media for first-person shooters. But once you do, you now have a bias of what first-person shooters are.
You don't like certain anime because of those trends. So you have a bias against anime with those trends.
And now you have a bias for anime. I mean, for Demon Slayer.
Boring!
Just
You're fucking dull! You have nothing to say!
Just talking about a bias means nothing because everybody has a bias.
You are painting a broad picture of the fan base with this statement, saying that there are lots of good stuff out there, but Demon Slayer fans just want to watch incest porn?
It's a
You
joke.
literally said
you admitted that it's a joke. You can even, if you want to give him the most charitable interpretation of this joke, you can extrapolate that Demon Slayer fans are so ingrained in Demon Slayer that they want to talk about the most minute outskirts of a thing. Thought of, hey, what if Tanjiro and Nezuko got married and had a baby?
I wish you would explain what kind of trends he doesn't like in anime because I have no state of mind by what he means. Yeah, that's the big thing going into this. I don't know what you like about One Punch Man.
Lawrence, of course it's not worth it.
No, go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
It is. It's Saturday. I don't know why I thought it was Monday. Probably because Monday is a holiday.
Not
Go
for
to
your
sleep.
boy.
Not for your boy.
And you know what's funny? All our government contracts are closed, government buildings are closed, banks are closed. But for some reason, we're going in. We're going to have no tickets. We're going to have no
Happy to be
calls
here.
because nobody's working. Nobody's going to be happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get any calls. I never do.
It's clearly to prime the audience into a negative perspective before any discussion has even occurred.
If somebody is watching his video that does not know about Demon Slayer, why would they be watching his video?
It's not to prime them with a negative mindset. Again, just to replace that with animation or just Demon Slayer as a whole or Zenitsu.
The video
or-
itself is negative. Just the title alone is going to prime them for a negative mindset.
This is out the gate nitpicky.
Yes, there are in fact strange people out there. Thanks for pointing that out. But it doesn't have anything to do with the quality of Demon Slayer.
So you're not addressing the fact that he said that there are a lot of great things out there, but people don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about insert thing here. You're not talking about the fact that there are better things out there than Demon Slayer that should be lauded as much as Demon Slayer in Captain Mack's eyes. You're not talking about that. You're talking about a joke where he just goes, they want to talk about incest.
Demon
The title
Slayer
should
is
have
a
been a giveaway. This guy heard of a joke. Yeah, it's just we talk about jokes. I'm trying to get in there before this clip goes. We talk about how jokes and revisit it and stuff, but we go, now I understand that's a joke, but and then we'll just go for like a sentence, and we won't go just uncharitable. They're priming them about incest and stuff like that. It's like, no, tell the joke better, make the joke better.
And the joke has nothing to do with the quality of Max points.
Zero.
Sup, Bums, what's this guy's arguments? Hey, it's not a joke. That was his argument so far. I understand it's a joke, but it's not really a joke.
You're poisoning the well.
It is impossible to be objective because for something to be objective,
Dragon Instinct Goku.
for something to be objective, it would have to be true without human interpretation. Values, judgments are always subjective.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand because this bias stuff, it just makes no sense to me ever. Oh no, you've got an idea.
Demon Slayer is a masterpiece. The glory of Shonen's newest masterpiece. Demon Slayer just set a new standard. Has it? Has it really?
You then showcase a few random, what I assume are videos about Demon Slayer.
Random? Why don't you click on those videos to figure out what they are?
There's
Don't
some
you-
of the most popular, most viewed Demon Slayer videos. We've done 2 out of 3 of them.
Those are videos praising Demon Slayer. What do you think those videos about? Do you think that they're random videos? Or do you think that they're videos about Demon Slayer being good when Captain Mack doesn't think that it's good?
What do you mean I assume they're videos? It's a thumbnail and the title under it. Why wouldn't it be a video? They're huge YouTubers and Nubtaku and Giga.
Oh, these random videos. Yeah, random video. Even if they are completely random videos that he just typed in Demon Slayer good, there are videos praising Demon Slayer. There's a reason why they're there.
But you are only showcasing a title and
What?
assume are videos about Demon Slayer. But you are only showcasing a title and thumbnail. I find this to be a little, well, pointless. The last title says it set a new standard.
No. It's not pointless. It's showcasing how much people are talking about Demon Slayer as this amazing piece of media.
When Captain
2
Mack is not-
masterpieces and set a new standard.
Captain Mack does not believe so, unless you're just saying that these people are titling their video wrong, and this is not about Demon Slayer setting a new standard. It's about it being alright. No, these videos about it being amazing, and that's why Captain Mack is comboing from there are better things out there. Look at these people talking about it's a masterpiece when it's not.
Thank you for the super chat, Jinx.
We're all over the place. Sorry.
Dude, we just want to do this video.
Set a new low standard.
For what? It's so vague, it's completely useless.
It's a title that you should watch if you want to know what it's about. Does he need to explain it? All he's saying is all these people are talking about is how this is an amazing product, an amazing piece of media, and you're going, the titles are vague. Blame the creators!
This is not off to a good start. Holy crap.
-10 Demon Slayer fans sucking on the animation again. Awesome is in Heat. Very wholesome. The plain girl sitting next to me is also wholesome. Give me the plain girl sitting next to me.
I'm like, yeah, that's the one I'm going to look up now.
Giga never even said why it's good. He said it set a new standard because look at it. Legitimately look at it. It's also the lead up question of why has it gotten this appreciation.
It seems more that you were trying to once again prime the audience.
No,
Prime
people like the Demon Slayer, as evidenced by these videos saying that it is amazing. I do not understand why it is amazing, as evidenced by this video forthcoming. Oh, what poisoning! It's proven a point!
Flashing a few random titles on screen that come across as universal praise, as if people are just blindly making videos about it without...
No, not universal praise. Look at how hard they're
Look at how
praising
they're
it.
talking about it. They're not saying,
Masterpiece, set a new standard.
they're not saying, hey, the Demon Slayer is pretty good or Demon Slayer does good things. They're saying Demon Slayer is a masterpiece. That's a whole, that's in its entirety. So yes, you can judge a video by that. If I was to look for a video for Revisited, I would look through videos like that and just go, okay, let's hear what they have to say, because clearly they think that this is very, very good. So those videos, the creators, sight unseen, think that it's very, very good, thus bolstering Captain Mack's point of, look at these people saying that this mid show is very, very good.
Jonathan, it's going to be very hard to be worse than Triggers.
having thought about it at all. This seems especially so when after this you make a pretty big claim.
What has Demon Slayer done to earn such praise? Because from my perspective, all I see is a derivative, uninspired, and incompetent manga that manages to fail at the most basic standards of writing.
The basic standards of writing. Movies, shows, and games these days have been mostly garbage. All
Jeez, come on now.
You mean to tell me of any given year, 100 TV shows come out? You mean to tell me 95 of them are garbage?
Now, don't you think this is poisoning the well by going, Demon Slayer isn't unique amongst it being derivative and all that stuff? Everything is. So why are you ganging up on Demon Slayer for being derivative?
Never mind, bully this man. He's quickly rising to Drizzt level. Thank you for the super chat.
Dude, this is not a good start.
All we need to do is look over at Marvel to see some of the
Yo, you went to Marvel! So Marvel is just 95% of the movies going out of there. Oh my god. Marvel released 3 movies last
Holly from
year.
Hope says, I just watched both Knives Out movies this week. 10 out of 10 still exist.
Yo, and love Knives Out. Love Glass Onion. Love it.
Failing at the basic standards of writing. Yeah, that is a good summation of Demon Slayer. Everything else is bad, so it's okay if Demon Slayer is bad.
to see some of the worst written stories of all time.
No! Black Panther was not one of the worst written stories. No. It just was a bad movie.
It was just not very good.
He said majority BG, so all it has to be is 51%. Thank you for the super chat, Jink. So out of 100 TV shows that came out last year, 50 of them are horrible. Not even just kind of okay, not mediocre.
The things that are continuing sequels.
It has to be bad and less than bad.
Not a
51%.
Dragon Instinct Goku. Dragon Instinct Goku.
Dragon Instinct Goku. And I always say when we do responses like this, when people respond to other people's videos, imagine if we were just like, nah, but so much stuff nowadays is just trash, so whatever. It's like, that's not an argument.
Yeah, somebody attacking One Piece. It was just like, well, a bunch of is trash.
Look at all the shonen that's coming out right now. Kagurabashi, that sucks. So One Piece, whatever.
To say that Demon Slayer is on the same level as actual dumpster fires like Doctor Strange 2 and Ant-Man 3.
Did he say that?
He said it was derivative, uninspired, and something else. Incompetent.
Did he compare that to any of those?
If Doctor Strange is a 1 and Demon Slayer is a 3, it doesn't mean it's on the level, but it's still really bad.
Demon Slayer is not better because Doctor Strange is worse.
He also says, at least in the comments, that Mack
Judge
doesn't
says,
distinguish between
No
the
Way
manga.
Home is really flawed, but it has some really highs. They're not all equally bad.
Yeah.
He also says, at least in the comments, that Mack doesn't distinguish between the manga and the anime, and yeah, he does multiple times. No way he says that. No way he says that.
But what's the difference? I don't know if there's any huge difference between the anime and the manga. I don't know if it cut out anything. So if you're talking about the story, just talk about the story. I got a lotion up my
Yeah. And that's the healing, dude. Because, dude, I had some other lotion and I really like it. It's great for summer because it blocks sweat. But it was still leaving my hands ashy. And I'm like, this is awful. I put a dab in that and I'm like...
Hashtag ad. Calm down, homie.
All I'm saying is that...
Hashtag ad.
All day, all day. Also, can you add Buddhist Man from Half Baked? Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, remind me of
I'm gonna write them down.
Cool. Thank you for the super chat. So,
Buddhist Man and look at it.
If other shows nowadays are good, then Demon Slayer is good. That's stupid to say.
A negative point. Nothing.
Is something that is going to take a lot of backing up. I understand this is your opening statement that you will then use the rest of your video attempting to prove, but this whole start of the video comes across as extremely...
The whole start of this video comes off that this one's for you, more.
Your video attempting to prove, but this whole start of the video comes across as extremely charged.
Yes, he does not like the manga.
Yes, he came in as a fireball. Just look at all this good shit. Why is this?
Who cares if you come in charged? So long as you evidence your arguments and it makes sense, what does it matter if you're coming in piss and vinegar? What does it matter if you're coming in, Demon Slayer was written by this... Doesn't matter. Make your points.
Be good.
Be good. Demon Slayer does not deserve the fame when these other things are good.
Good standard going forward through the video. It's hard to not see bias.
Who cares about bias? Are you right now with your calm tone and even voice unbiased?
Are you?
Absolutely not.
No, you're not. So we would not dismiss you as being biased because that's not an argument. Because
That's not
everybody
an argument.
is biased when talking about anything.
It doesn't help when moments later you say this.
Ah, there it is. Pretty animation go burr.
19.
Look, I like good animation as much as the next guy. Probably more, actually. I could make a whole video about why I love animators and think they're insane. But good animation is only worth so much if the story that it's attached to isn't of the same quality.
You've reduced people's enjoyment of the anime to simply pretty flashing lights.
Hey, why aren't people reading the manga?
Yeah.
Triton has already said that you do not read the manga. Why do you not read the manga?
Why not? What's the deal?
Why are people not reading the manga?
People say it's a simple story. So that's automatically the story is just like, that's not what's elevating it above other things.
It's the animation.
What is it?
Gigig's whole video is look at it. Haven't you seen it?
Name something else people like about it then. People will say, yeah,
characters.
I like Inosuke. Ooh, Rengoku clap bullshit like that. But that's not, when you combine it all, and it's all luck-based and everything, but there's no reason why this should be above other things other than pretty.
Episode 19, y'all. 1 + 9 = 10, y'all. That's all it
staring at
takes.
us all in the face this whole time, baby.
Why are you poisoning the well? He says as he puts this cyanide pill behind his back. I swear, anime Demon Slayer fan carries the manga. Like, dude, you should. DA, I was re-listening to something. DA had said the numbers, and after the anime came out, it had boosted like 3 million sales and volume. And then after episode 19, it was some crazy like 8 million for the next year.
This seems like something you should say after you've provided any kind of evidence towards the quality of the story.
Hey, how about he's saying it to set you up for what's to come and then explain it?
Yeah. He's saying the prettiness, and then he just goes, oh, you don't think it's the prettiness?
Heroes for Host says, when I got into a show, I want to see its characters, factions, political situation, culture, religion and concepts developed sensible, believable and cool. Except for anime fans, they want shit.
They want pretty
Yeah,
though.
they want clap, look.
Here's the thing. What did he just say? Because I had
You
something
should
to say
say
about it.
after.
Okay. What do you do when you write an essay? Do you start your essay with what is to come for the rest of the essay, and then explain in each subsequent paragraph the explanation of the setup from the first paragraph, or do you just jump right into it and then at the end go in conclusion? Because you're not supposed to do that in conclusion.
You've provided any kind of evidence towards the quality of the story. There is a lot that can be discussed with the transition from manga to anime. As an anime, they have access to more ways of telling that same story. The stimuli are completely different.
Yes, and people gravitate towards the animation stimuli. And that's why people are clapping. A lot of people are clapping.
Based upon all the Demon Slayer videos that we've done, I believe that if you take all the points of why do you like this, the number one thing will be animation.
The number 2 thing would probably be something like music.
Or something nebulous like that.
You aren't just reading words on a page. You are hearing actors voice their lines.
Sure, but the interpretation of how you interpret the line reading
And the
can
voices.
also give to that.
I prefer reading manga over watching anime. That's
It's
just
a
my
lot
preference.
quicker.
It's quicker. I enjoy the medium more because I can go at my own pace. I can do the line the way I believe it should be done in my mind. So I just enjoy reading manga more. Sure, it's a different stimuli, but it's not just, hey, this is an anime,
Cotton
and I'm
Candy Hope
enjoying
says,
that it's an anime.
The anime is different stimuli. Yes, that's literally what Max said.
But the anime is so the animation. The people
Yes.
gravitating toward it is so the animation that the first thing you think of is, oh, they're just liking it for the animation. If both of those things wouldn't have been in the anime, animation, and music, Demon Slayer would almost definitely not be praised. Again, Just give it to a Studio Pero. Just give it to 2015 Toei. And let's just see what happens. But we aren't critiquing the voice acting. We're critiquing the story in general.
You can hear the inflection in their voice, the anger, the sadness, passion.
I don't
and
think
so
that necessarily automatically
Makes it a better
elevates
media.
it to a better piece of media. I don't think that. Just because you can get all that doesn't mean anything. The story is still the story.
A soundtrack can also complement or elevate or emphasize the point of a scene. Take the fight with Yutaro, for example. He still looks somewhat human. Sickly.
Hey, what just happened there?
A lot of stuff.
It's just a lot of stuff. I don't give a about this.
But human nonetheless. But when he is pushing Tanjiro back and lets out a monstrous scream, it really hits home that this is a demon.
Was that in the manga? Because if it's in the manga, then it's just adapting it. This is not an animation only thing. And what about those moments at the end of the fight where they all cut off the head simultaneously when Zenitsu and Nosuke and Tanjiro were screaming? Is that demonic? What does that scream mean? You're not saying anything with that. It is just them screaming. It's not look at this. The animation is uplifting this. No.
It sounds like he's trying to unpoison the whale for animation, for the animation that's to come. 80% of the praise I see for Demon Slayer is just production of the anime. Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you for the super chat, Jing.
We've done enough videos. We know.
Dude, I would love somebody to just go, hey, I read the manga of Demon Slayer. Here's why the story is great. How many videos are there out there like that?
So I prefer reading the manga because it's convenient
Cotton
and I
Candy
solely
Hope
focus
says,
on the story.
I'm so glad he went straight to a fight.
Not like an emotional moment of them dying.
Universal Instinct Goku, Angel Seed Goku, Autonomous Dragon Force Goku.
Mother's Basement gave a 4 out of 10 series an 8 out of 10 just because of the animation. And that's what this is.
Yes.
A 4 out of 10 series that's becoming a 10 out of 10 in people's eyes because of the animation. If I remember correctly, he doesn't touch on the manga a single time and ignores the main problem that Mack has in terms. Oh no. No.
Evil force. It's not the same as reading it off of a page of a manga.
No, you're watching it! It's not the same as reading a book and watching a movie! That's not Mack's point! Just seeing a movie of a book series doesn't necessarily automatically make the movie a better series. People hated the ending of Game of Thrones! They still love the books!
So you're talking about Mack not really just poisoning the well by just going animation. Why didn't you gather a bunch of reviews talking about the characters and things that aren't the animation? Or the fact that the animation uplifts it to a point that it makes it better than the manga? Why don't you talk about any of that? You're just going banal though.
Also, keep in mind.
Alex thinks they want to add a tuber to praise Demon Slayer manga, but all the praise will be for thematics and subversion. I would be fine if somebody praises the themes of Demon Slayer, the subversion of Demon Slayer, if that's not the main crux of their argument, if they're not just going the thematic resonance of blah blah blah.
Plague of Grapes.
Literally just did Plague of Grapes. Perfectly fine use of themes and stuff.
He said themes. Listen to all the times where these muffs say theme and we always react. But he said it and I'm just like, no, I'm listening to what he's saying because he's built up to this moment. He didn't just go, the theme!
Thematic resonance! the thematic opposite!
This person.
And these things are absolutely a part of the writing. Writing is not
these things are part of the writing.
No, yelling is not part of the writing. Voice acting is not part of the writing.
It's part of storyboarding, absolutely. But it's not part of the writing because the writing has happened on the page.
It's everything coming together to form the whole story. It's not just
it's part of the story, absolutely. But it's not part of the writing.
Words spoken, but often how they are spoken. How things are presented can tell us a great deal. There's a lot to discuss here, and it's quite fascinating when you don't devolve it down to pretty animations.
Chris the Chilled says, Plague knows how to tell a story. These bums don't.
Absolutely not. But here's the thing, Zeleros. So many videos we watch boil down to pretty animation go burr.
Simple story, pretty animation. We never left. Never for a second.
As for an introduction to your video and your channel, this isn't a great start.
I find the start fine.
Yeah.
Could have been better, could have been worse, it's fine.
But it's leading up to his points to in the future. And don't pretend like people aren't going clap for the animation. Come on now.
That's the craziest part. He's acting like, oh, you're just distilling it down to animation.
No. What was the gift? It was episode 19. It's not.
When did Demon Slayer break the internet? Was it the character of Nezuko and Tanjiro fighting through their familial bonds to overcome this family monster? Or was it the 20 seconds of Tanjiro jumping through trees?
Mac next moves into a general summary of the story.
Demon Slayer is a shonen manga created by Goyo Haru Gotoge, which was first serialized in Weekly Shonen Jump. To say that Demon Slayer was Gotoge's first big success would be an understatement. In fact, it's been so successful that Gotoge was included in the Times 100 Most Influential People list, the first mangaka to receive such an honor. You know who didn't receive that award? The late Kentaro Miura, the brilliant author of Berserk, which was a massive inspiration for other manga creators and artists the world over. Eiichiro Oda, the author of One Piece, a manga that has eclipsed Batman in comic sales. Akira Toriyama. I don't even like Dragon Ball and I think that's bullshit.
What does any of this have to do with anything?
They're explaining
Yes.
why is Demon Slayer so popular that the mangaka can get into Times Magazine over the number two comic
What-
of all time.
What did Gotoge influence to become one of the most influential? You could say that Dragon Ball
T-Rex
blew
525
up
says,
anime.
Zeleros states he doesn't use Twitter and says that's enough to dismiss any claims of people praising the animation.
No way.
That's fine. I don't see it, so it didn't happen. But Dragon Ball you could say that it brought anime to the West. Berserk is heralded as one of the greatest and is beautiful and all that. One Piece outselling all this stuff for years and years and years. What did Gotoge do to get up there? That's what the point is. I don't see how he could have made it any more succinct than these people did a lot for the anime and manga industry.
Why did they
Damn,
never
damn,
get
damn,
on there?
damn.
Gotoge put out
on,
2
forever.
seasons. Not even Gotoge. It's about Yes, let Captain Mack cook.
Oh, hell no.
What is that?
It's really about UFO table.
Yeah.
Because that's the standard now, is the animation they created as opposed to the story that Gotoge crafted. Demon Slayer revolutionized shonen by having a dog as the main character and somehow making her popular. It really is crazy. Shows how popularity does not equal quality.
You just said right before this clip you were going to talk about the writing of Demon Slayer. Then you said that the creator got on a list of influential people.
You can take just branches and branch off to other things.
Yes.
It's fine. Don't you this is nitpicking his structure. You're like, I signed up for synopsis. This isn't synopsis.
Here comes... Okay, I'm about to start talking about the writer. It was written by this author who became one of Time's most influential people over these other authors. What's the issue with that? I just said it in 2 sentences. Mac went further, but in 2 sentences, that's what happened.
It's baby mode.
And aside from you, who actually cares about this?
Is it fine?
I find it interesting now because
Yeah.
I never knew that information.
And it's bullshit.
And it's really bullshit.
And is his video? Should he not
It's okay
introduce
to be
things that he cares about?
That's just like somebody else that just commented of y'all shouldn't be pausing every 2 seconds or whatever.
okay
It's
to
like,
be
what do you want us to do? Stop! Player Gripe said it best, Demon Slayer is trash with a budget. Wish I could find that comment again. It was so good. He responds to someone's in the comments, the breathing styles are incompetent in what way? Yeah.
We're not going to read any more about the comments or what he says in the future or what any of that. We're going to experience it when he experienced it, and then we're going to go back in the comments maybe. Who knows?
You were clearly just upset Demon Slayer got recognized instead of other manga.
Yes, because he feels like it's undeserved.
Yes.
It has not done anything to be influential when it came out 5 years ago. Toriyama has been in the mouths of anime and manga fans for some 30
Hope
years.
says, doctor that cures cancer overlooked for guy that make cough medication 2% less brain.
That's what it is, though. But like he said, Batman is in the minds of
The West.
90% of people. And One Piece has surpassed that. Batman has been going on for 5-6 times longer. It has so many different pieces of media. America is so much larger than Japan. One Piece had to come over here. Batman could have just stayed here because we're so much larger than Japan. So it's
But
all
see, that's
these
the thing.
things.
You don't. That's,
Also-
like I said, also keep in mind. Also,
So it doesn't make sense for One Piece to have beaten a cultural icon like Batman
Worldwide culture.
worldwide when in Demon Slayer is pretty and is in the top 100. It makes no sense. It can't be much clearer.
Oda, the creator of Gundam, Tezuka, Toriyama, Araki, and hundreds of other creators deserve that spot more. Thank you for the super chat.
Astro Boy, Speed Racer,
Where does Japanimation come from if not Speed Racer?
Pokemon, Sailor Moon, scores and scores of things.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Scores. And then
All
it's
the
in
single
Go
furries,
Today.
all the single furries, all the single furries, all the single furries.
Whew, haven't heard that one in a while. Manga is not meant for us. Sorry, forgot about that.
It has nothing to do with the actual quality of Demon Slayer whatsoever, and it just makes you appear bitter and, once again, biased.
No,
Before
it's a
we-
questioning of why is Go to K up here?
What have they influenced?
It's not a bitter thing. It is a legitimate questioning thing.
Even if it's a bitter thing, is the question wrong? Why is Gotoge up there over all these other people? Well, what does it matter? Okay, it doesn't matter to you, but it matters to me, so I'm putting it out there for other people that it may matter to. Why are they up there when these other people are not?
even started discussing any details.
Demon Slayer is set sometime in Japan's Taisho era and follows the story of Tanjiro Kamado. Tanjiro is just a normal kid from a small remote village. Very normal. Not special at all.
At the beginning, when Tanjiro is in town, the scene is very clearly depicting that he isn't normal. He is extremely kind, willing to stop and help out many people despite being there to do business.
That's normal for nice people.
Yeah, that's
I once sat in a woman's car while she went to go get help. I once carried a gas canister for a broken down car to go get gas 5 blocks away.
he can smell.
These are
future.
two strangers that happen. Do you know how many times people ask me to use my cell phone and I just let it happen?
He is normal.
I
Nice
walked a
is
homeless
normal.
veteran three blocks to help him get where he was going quicker. Am I normal? I would hope so. He's not reading the sarcasm. He's reading everything exactly as it said.
We can say that he's being sarcastic and then move on, or we can address the points in the way that he is also addressing the point. Yes, he is being sarcastic, but he's addressing it this way, so we have to address it that way just for the sake of seeing how ridiculous that he is, even in his interpretation of what Captain Mack is saying.
The Almighty Jew
It
Hansen
also
says,
established-
Perfect timing.
"Hello, bums."
Oh, hello.
What's up, dude?
Kind, willing to stop and help out many people despite being there to do business.
He helped
also-
one person we saw. Many people, huh? It's kind of poison in the well, don't you think, when you're saying that he's super nice because he's helping many people and he helped one person.
Established
And it was not going out of his way. It was not something that he lost. All he did was smell the thing and reported what he smelled.
It also establishes his absolutely not